Okay, we can now continue. Alright, let's log into the nerd if I can find that without getting caught. I don't even know if there's any guards here. A sleeping one I can hear. Oh, it's the president that's sleeping. Oh, that's not good. So I guess I'm gonna wake him up with a blast from the Nikita launcher if I can get that at all, which is probably not here. I forgot where it was. Colonel, where's the Nikita launcher? Probably in the other floor.
The only way to the president is past this electrified floor. Use the remote-controlled missile to destroy the power source. That will cut off the high-voltage current to the floor. Locate a remote-controlled missile.
Snake might know where to find them. He did sweep Shell 2 for C4s earlier.
Snake, do you know where I can find some remote-controlled missiles?
Remote-controlled missiles. I saw something on B1 in the core of Shell 2. But be careful. Contaminated seawater's broken out of the tanks thanks to that explosion. Most of B1 is probably flooded by now.
Nick. Not part of the simulation. Did we already have swimming controls at the beginning?
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up
down, left, and right movement of the left stick.
Push the punch button to dive down from the surface. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Piss out my ass. Navigate.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
This used to be like the most anxiety-inducing section in the game for me. Thankfully it's all fine now. MGS1 didn't have loading screens on elevators, by the way. Yeah, that was Fat Man. That was a very hard boss fight. According to many people, the hardest boss fight in the game when you play on the hardest difficulty. It's not the way. Or is it? Nope. Alright, I probably gotta wake him up somehow. Alright, woke up. Good. take the corner properly.
What is that?
No, don't.
What are you doing?
Yeah, jump in front of the
What the
fucking.
hell happened?
Raiden!
What a fucking idiot. A remote controlled missile. Let's fucking run in front of it. Seems like a good idea. Also, weren't there like statues hidden in here? I don't know like what purpose they served. They were, yeah, these little statues. Wasn't that like only a thing on this difficulty that they would do something if you'd hit them? I don't know. Oh, they are there. I found them a long time ago.
What are you doing?
Oh, I can't go over that.
What is that?
No, don't move there.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Why does he run to the thing? How the fuck do I stop him from doing that? Is there another vent shaft I need to use? Maybe I need to take a different route to like not scare him off. Nope, that's all locked.
What is that?
See, then he runs. Every time he sees the rocket, he runs right to the fucking place I need to blow up. GG.
What is that? Get away!
I'll try one more thing.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, I got it.
Get away!
And it's like the only moment ever where we're gonna use the launcher.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wish to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear ray units.
Mass-produced?
The ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Okay.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Back to gameplay. Who dis?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Swim, schwim. Gas mask. Is there one in this game? Also, I don't know where exactly the frickin' body armor is. Is that further up ahead, or have I passed the body armor? I don't remember there being a gas mask in this game. I'll look it up.
Emma's probably being kept in filter chamber number 2 on floor B1 of Shell 2's core. Swim as far west as you can, then head north and you should reach filter chamber number 2.
Yeah, second swimming section, just found it.
Emma's probably being kept...
Damn it.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding...
No. This was the worst part of the whole swimming section for me. Are there like no extra items over here, by the way? Guess not. Well. Wish me luck.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Oh crap.
What the
Okay,
hell
I
happened?
accidentally fell in.
Right. Right in.
I forgot all the strats, but I did read that shooting the lights actually makes him more aggressive.
Yeah.
Dying seagull synths. I should not have been running. I should have shot him.
Is something wrong? Right. Right.
I don't know if the grenades underwater are helping though. Alright. Is that the grenade strat? It only takes down his see, you can't shoot the knives out with the grenade. Just problematic. Oh mon god. Tried shooting at the knife, didn't hit it.
What the hell happened? Right. Right in.
Wow. Not good. That don't work. It is hard to hit those knives.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Right, what's wrong? Right, right.
Uh-oh. Fuck, he hit me. Not good. That's hard. I'm just afraid of one thing though. If he comes out and runs at me counterclockwise, I'll be fucked. He keeps going clockwise, thankfully, which is good. Oh, fuck. He shoots more than one.
Jack, what's going on? on!
Wow.
Answer me!
Yeah,
Jack?
I didn't know, but I don't even know if I can shoot all those. Holy crap. I heard the M4 was not recommended for this fight. I heard that it becomes way too hard to hit the knives with that. Oh, he hit the frickin' claymore. Crap, missed opportunity. Missed. Four bullets left. Not anymore.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden?
Yeah, I can definitely not shoot multiple ones. I know what to do there.
This can't be good for me, but I feel great.
I really don't know what to do there. Oh, he jumped on the thing and he didn't take damage, okay. Fucking weird. Nope, wrong weapon. Maybe it's just dodge when he throws multiples, I don't know. Don't know when exactly he does that, when he's half health or something. Which I think now I'll probably start doing that next. My guess is that he's gonna do multiple throws now. Yep. Yep. I was right. Question is, how do I shoot him now? I have no idea how to attack him now during that. Except the landmines. Or maybe grenade now. Nope. Should not have used grenade. There's just no time to shoot him at all.
Right in.
There's no time to shoot him with grenade now at all, with anything. Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. What the fuck? Wow, how did that even hit? Wow. Okay, I didn't predict the right spot. Thought you'd go to the right.
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
How the fuck did that miss? thought that was in the head. Probably not. What? First time he went to the left. That's bullshit. Normally he would always go clockwise, not counterclockwise. What the fuck?
Answer me. Raiden!
The first time he goes counterclockwise. I do not understand. How did that even miss? I don't know. What? How did that miss the knife? It went for him instead of the knife. What the fuck? So suddenly my shots are being super inconsistent. What the hell? Wow. The shots are so inconsistent.
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
I feel like my tries are getting worse. It suddenly hits me. And now trips the bomb without getting damaged again. The boss is acting rather inconsistent. Fuck, man.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack?
Stupid shooting the knives is so hard. Dear Christ. shot multiple times doesn't take damage. Okay. Fuck that. Every time he hits me with the knife, it's like it's my shot missing for no reason. Oh, he's gonna do double knife throws. Fuck, I keep doing the wrong way on the menu. Well, that was a new attack. I didn't know what to do there. How the fuck did that miss? That was in his face, but okay.
Yeah.
I can hang here, right? Maybe that's what I need to do. What? Right. I was already doing the double throws. Alright, I cannot hang there. I could have sworn I could hang on the frickin' railings there. Which didn't work. Oh wait, it's the other railings. I think I know which one. These ones, right? Yep, alright. Alright, hoping that the railing strat will work. Or I place another mine over there, that's also a possibility. Gonna put one there just to ensure, just to be sure. Maybe it'll work. Oh, I took out the fucking claymore there. Okay, that's not good. I'll put one there then. I'm gonna expect him to do double knives now. did in second run there. Didn't expect that. That's correct. I'll probably do the orange knife, maybe? No, I don't know. That worked. Okay, he jumped in front of the knife. Or in front of the claymores behind it. I didn't expect that. Okay. I'll place the claymores here then. Maybe that's safer. And he just blew up another claymore, right. I hate it that he does that. I should just keep being near the frickin' railing whenever he comes out. At least in the later phase. What? He ignored that. What the fuck? How did he ignore that? He didn't take damage there. That's bullshit. That's not what I chose. Bullshit. Gun didn't aim properly.
Right. What's that?
Controller aim. Gotta love it.
Right.
Gotta love fucking controller aim. An inconsistency with when the mine's damage and not damage him. Wow, my bullets don't do anything. Lovely. Why does my ammo do nothing? My bullets are just going through him. Ah, that's dumb. Half my shots are like not doing damage. What the fuck? See? Alright, now's the second phase. Now I just gotta dodge. Whoa, that came out of fucking nowhere. Wow, okay. Got this.
Yeah. Take this.
Why did I have my M9 selected? What the fuck? All of a sudden I was on my M9. It was going so well. I couldn't switch it either. It was locked on my M9. What a bunch of fucking bullshit. Fuck off. I hit him. Bullet's not going where I'm aiming at all. See? See? Bullets going nowhere. After the next mine, you'll do double knives, I think. Aldo is doing double knives already. Ignored. Okay. Fuck. Come on.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
Okay, so I need to have the fucking gun selected. Otherwise I cannot fucking shoot the thing. So always have gun selected, basically, later on. No clue where that went. No clue where that bullet went either. Just disappearing. Then go. Alright, double knives. Whoa, he didn't throw the thing, okay. Alright. Interesting. He missed the fucking special knife. Gonna do the running thing or the stuck knife, special knife, whatever the fuck it's called, the freeze knife. Nope, he's gonna run here. Okay, cool. Place new one.
Yeah.
What was that angle?
Jack, what's going on?
Wow.
Answer me. Jack? Jack!
That angle made no sense, but okay. What? And now my shots are not hitting.
Right. Are you all right?
So inconsistent. And it's not like I'm feeling like it's too hard, because I know what to do. The problem is just the inconsistencies. Sometimes you can hit the knife, sometimes you can't. Sometimes he does the special knife, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes the bullets hit him, sometimes it doesn't, like here. Bullets don't hit him again. Sometimes it goes to the right, sometimes, like 99% of the time he goes clockwise, and then 1% of the time he decides to go counterclockwise. Which I have no clue. See, and that misses. That misses as well. Now half the shots miss for no reason. See, that miss. Despite hitting him right in the chest. See, that shot goes away. Despite hitting him right in the chest. That's why I hate just the inconsistency of damage. Sometimes he takes damage, sometimes he doesn't. I get it. Bullets just go through him. Now he's gonna do the other attack. Pretty sure about it. No? Not yet. Now he's probably gonna do it then. Also my final claymore. I can still use C4, but that's gonna make it that I cannot equip my... Alright, I didn't know he could do that. He just blew up my fucking claymores without taking damage. All of a sudden he becomes anti-explosive. Fucking don't understand this fight. Didn't want to pick that up, that's a waste of ammo, might as well restart now.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
This game is being inconsistent as fuck here. So my controller is fully charged. I thought I would have him, but it was bullshit. Bullet misses for no reason. So now I know at the end there he becomes immune to my claymores for some reason, and he will be able to get me off the fucking railing. Maybe C4 I can blow him up considering he was walking slowly. I don't know. Oh, now I can hit him. Now I don't hit the knife, okay. Despite clearly shooting it. Oh, I was already doing the double knives.
Right. Are you all right?
That was me just not paying attention to his health bar. Goes nowhere. And of course he hits me there. I'm already one shot again, yay. Oh, it does nothing. Alright, he's gonna do double knives now, I think. Wish I could attack him during this. There's probably a strat for it, but I can't think of it. Are you gonna do the special knife? Oh, I just blew up 2 of my claymores without taking damage. Nice. Very inconsistent. Previously didn't do that. Wow!
What the hell happened? Right. Raiden!
He instantly threw the knives there this time. So I can't even fucking check where he jumps. GG. And previously I would use my ears for that, but for some reason I would hear him to the left and he'd be somewhere else. So I don't fucking know. It was also just very inconsistent, where he first just got through my mind without taking damage all of a sudden. Just out of nowhere. Okay, it just disappeared on its own, what the fuck? I was like, why can I not shoot it? And it just disappeared on its own. Fuck. Very inconsistent again. Oh, hey there, Dutch Werewolf. Long time no see. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Having a great time playing one of my favorite games ever. Last night I got raided by a very nice big streamer who brought over 500 people to my stream during my stream when I was playing this game as well. It was super amazing, and it was just very humbling. And it pretty much just made my week super nice as well. And tonight's stream was also amazing. Lots of cool people chilling in chat earlier today. So many nice people saying hi and just vibing, you know. It's going great. I'm just struggling with this boss fight. Because it's hard. We're playing on the hardest difficulty. First time. Been stuck on this boss for like an hour or something, maybe even more. But we're learning. Claymores.
Take this.
Whoa. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Take this.
How do I damage him now?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he froze me right as I fucking unequipped for a reload.
Answer me, Jack.
Alright, I'm gonna look up fucking help online for this fucking boss fight, because I'm not finding it. I don't know what the fuck to do at the end. So let me just fucking check a walkthrough real quick. Let me check, cause vamp. Weapon of choice: SOCOM, C4 Claymore, mines, RGB6. Brief attack cycle: dive, jump, knife, shadow, pin, cycle. You're in a water purification room, blah blah blah. Basic strategies: when he is standing in front of you, you can use the stinger. Get a few shots in him. Some people have been almost able to kill him by doing this, but I am not very good at it. Besides, my strategies work well enough without this bug. Okay. The first time he jumps up is pretty slow. You can shoot the knife, throws, and hit him as well. Does this one more time and throws a lot of them. Then dodge just easily. He then claps his hand and you can hit him again. There's a total of 4 hits, hitting him once at the very beginning. And he has had 1 attack cycle. Place a C4 or Claymore to the right of the section. Wow, that's exactly what I did. When Vamps jumps up to your level and begins to run your way until he is standing on the C4 to detonate it, you've saved yourself from certain death and caused quite a bit of damage to him. Repeat this as many times as you need to. He falls for it every time. You can replace the C4 with Claymore mines if you run out, although you have to be careful you do not set these off yourself. Right. And Vamp starts throwing knives at you the second time. In other words, he is much faster. Don't try to shoot him or deflect the knives. Well, I mean, I'm still managing it with that. It will still clap. You can shoot him easily. When he's in the water, you can shoot rockets or grenades, but all this does is take away his oxygen, and that doesn't do much. If you see him, you can shoot him with the SOCOM to get another hit in. Every hit counts. Okay, so we can shoot him with the SOCOM when he is underwater. Might be good for the later stages. Vamp will eventually start throwing 3 knives in rapid succession. You can easily avoid all of them by crouching. No, I can just crouch. When Vamp begins using the shadow knife, stay in the shadows at all costs. Where is the shadows? Towards the end when Vamp goes crazy. If you find him hard to hit with the RGB, then the easier would be to use the steering missile to make it much easier. Okay, I am fucking confused. Alright, quick walkthrough. Shoot him in the head, they will go back. Blah blah blah. Dive underwater, take a few shots at them to do a little damage. I need help with the later section. Now this is where it gets tricky. Constantly run into the shadows on either side of the water. What? You have to stay in the shadows because Vamp will use the shadow knife, which pins you to the floor. And then you can still dodge his knife attack by running around. You will throw 3 knives in quick succession. You can duck, and all the knives will miss. So basically the walkthrough is saying at the end when he's full red you gotta use the RGB. And you gotta duck to dodge knives. Okay, let's see if something like that can work. I don't know, we'll see. Why was it switched to M9? Why the fuck is he? Bullet just disappears. I'll go into the mines. I like his big IQ mine strats though. Bullet disappears. Oh, the shadows are to the left here. I see. I see the shadows now. So I gotta stay there later on, huh? Okay, I'll try. Maybe that's why the knife wouldn't hit me. I mean, we can shoot him, but we don't really need to at the moment, I feel. Because, like, this part is easy still. It's like just the part at the end that I'm struggling with. Now is where it gets harder. Fuck.
Yeah.
This is where I gotta be in the shadows. If this is a shadow or not. Maybe this is the shadow part. He ignores the mine. You saw that. He just doesn't get damaged by the mine. It makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense. I'm just gonna stay in the light. I don't give a shit because he starts doing weird shit otherwise. I work better with my own strat there. The only thing I need is the RGB bullshit at the end. Bullshit. Oh fuck, I literally at the last moment realized he was gonna do the triple
Jack,
knife.
what's going on? Answer
And I
me.
tried dodging, but I was
Jack?
too late. That was again my bad for forgetting about that. Why didn't he take headshot damage? Hello? I shot him in the head. He didn't take full damage there, but okay. Inconsistent. His hitbox is super inconsistent. Again, bullshit, just not hitting the knife. For reasons unknown. Nah, not worth it. Wow, that's stupid. I don't know how to avoid damage there still. And he just exploded like one of my mines there. Like, I just hate how he can activate my mines without taking damage. Basically wiping them from the field. Fuck off.
Yeah. No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
So inconsistent to dodge that. Damage. I guess like super early invincibility frames makes no sense. This whole session has been just this boss fight pretty much. I have a plan, maybe. I'm not sure if it can work. That fucking failed. No, that's not what I wanted to use. Fuck.
Yeah.
Throwing was inconsistent there, what the hell? Got S.
Take this.
Where was the knife? Where was it? He threw it like up in the air. What the fuck? See how inconsistent this boss is? Every fucking time something new happens. He threw the knife over in the air there on the balcony and I couldn't hit it or something. I don't fucking know where it was. What the fuck, man? This boss is so inconsistent. What a bunch of bullshit. My god, I hate these RNG trash bosses. Every time some new bullshit happens. It misses. Yeah, and do the second run into the mines. Which means now I'll do triple knife. Blocked by the wall there. You can do the shadow knife now. Not yet. Maybe now. Shadow knife probably. I'm expecting it any moment. Not yet. One item. I think now is the grenade part. Duck didn't work there.
Right. Are you all right?
Walkthrough said at that moment that I need to duck to avoid the knives, which is not working. I'm ducking and it didn't avoid. No clue why. Didn't fucking work. Oh, bullet just disappears, how nice. Suicide. If he hits me right away in the first fucking thing, that's bullshit.
Jack? Jack!
This is so much bullshit. Fat Man was more frustrating. This is just like exhausting because I'm just tired of the fucking inconsistent bullshit. Like every time something different happens. Every time it's like, oh. Every time it's like, oh yeah, something different happens, lol. Also my controller is being fucky now, nice. All of a sudden it's shooting and like ducking out of nowhere. Oh great. Really what I need, a fucking controller right now. That was a waste of ammo if I keep shooting him underwater. See how it just out of nowhere right in ducks? I didn't do that. Out of nowhere he starts ducking. My controller is acting up. Amazing. Gonna try the Nikita maybe, I don't know. Or not Nikita, Stinger. No, yeah, Stinger. Because I did have a hard time hitting Vamp with the grenade launcher. Expecting a shadow knife any moment now. Alright. Got him. Finally.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Holy shit, Ogrith. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. Holy crap. I'm getting way too many gifted subs lately. Holy shit. I already had 7 subs last night, which one was 6 were gifted and 1 was a regular sub. And then tonight I earlier also had a gifted sub, and now you're again gifting. Now you are again gifting a sub. Oh my god! Thank you so much. Enjoy that gifted sub, Dutch Werewolf. Thank you. That boss was hard. But that's what I get. I barely got progress tonight because I was just doing this fight. But tomorrow we'll continue, right?
What can I do for you, Jack?
Tomorrow we will continue. Even though we only did Nikita Missile with the President, swimming, and we beat Vamp. Oh, that's 15, almost 16 hours in now.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room. Your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
If my game crashed after I beat him. I mean, honestly, I'd say Fat Man annoyed me a bit more as a boss fight. Like here, I kind of knew the techniques, but there was just a weird random things going on. Like he suddenly would hit me. Like I was constantly getting surprised by inconsistencies. That's what annoyed me. So I just had to trial and error enough times. And then, you know, I got through. But with Fat Man, I had to, like with that one, you really have to use your mind a lot. You have to think a lot more. Because you can't constantly got to keep track of the bombs he places and the timers. And you got to make decisions like, do I freeze the timers now? Which bomb do I go for? Like, there's a lot of strategizing in your head with Fat Man. Whereas here, it's just follow a pattern. So I'd say Fat Man, and I think everyone else pretty much agrees that Fat Man is the hardest boss, on at least the hard difficulties. And the Lightning Lady, we technically already fought, but we didn't beat her. When in the fight with her, it's just avoiding damage until the timer runs out, and then a cutscene triggers. But we don't actually get to fight her anymore. Try to think what other bosses are. Oh fuck, I'm actually not looking forward to the fucking shooting section. I remember that being a pain on extreme as well. I wonder how many, like, trophies there are I still need to get. I looked at it last time, but I forgot. I think it was mostly dog tags thingies. Mostly dog tags thingies, I think. Where's my trophies? The trophies. PS3 is always so slow with loading trophies, it's so stupid. See how slow this loads? Shit. Metal Gear Solid 2, let's see. I have most trophies, but yeah, this is like bandana, that's dog tax. This is dog tax, dog tax, dog tax, dog tax. Take a picture of a ghost in hole number 2. Clear the game without entering alert mode. I can do this on very easy, probably. Especially if I use the frickin' stealth suit. Dog tax. complete all VR missions, so that one's actually hard. The rest is just dog tag collecting. So dog tags is basically everything else I need to do. Ha! Well, the more you know. We will continue this tomorrow. I cannot say if we'll complete it tomorrow, because there's not much left of the game. We are near the end. It's gonna be another swimming section. Oh yeah, then there's the sniper section. So swimming section, yeah, then sort of short stealth section. Sniper section. And there's gonna be a timed section, but it's probably not gonna be that much of a pain. And there's gonna be another stealth section. Then there's gonna be, yeah, then there's gonna be the pain up the ass with the freaking the freaking co-op section with shooting. I think that's gonna be a problem. I'm just not taking it there. I don't even know. And then we'll get the final few boss fights. So yeah. Anyway, I can throw another host to BZ Plasma. He's, you know, there's not that many smaller streamers I know online, so he's been active lately, and I raided him last night as well. He's awesome, and he plays a lot of retro stuff as well, so say hi. I'll be on again tomorrow. Oh yeah, crap. Tomorrow starts ranked in World of Tanks. That's gonna be a pain. So yeah, wish me luck with that. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.